Good evening, everybody, or if you're watching this later, good morning, or possibly good afternoon. Welcome to Fancy Hobo Presents Ladies Night. Hang on, I think we need a little mood lighting. Alexa, turn light 1 magenta. Yeah. Welcome to Ladies Night, everybody. My name is Holly Scott. I'll be the host of tonight's fantastic show. You guys are in for a treat. Tonight's going to be amazing. I love every single person that's going to be on this screen tonight, and they're going to be kicking butt and taking names for us. A night of really fun comedy and humor. Like I said, my name is Holly Scott. I'll be your host tonight. And tonight, for those of you that are in the chat, welcome. Please do us a favor tonight. We're going to be looking for suggestions from you. So I'm going to start this off right off the bat. So if you're in our YouTube chat right now and you're watching the show live, type out as many nouns as you can think of and keep doing it throughout the entirety of the show. Now, since we're here ladies night and we're doing some improv, it's going to be really amazing, a lot of fun. But you might notice I'm in my room and we're all in our various rooms. We're not in a theater right now, and that's sad because we've gone almost an entire year and not being able to be in the theater, and theaters could use some help. So if you don't mind, please send some donations our way so that we can help out our theater friends as well as help out ourselves get back into a theater. You can do so with Venmo, and the Venmo is at Fancy Hobo Improv. So search Fancy Hobo Improv, send us any donations of any amount, and we'd be happy to use that to get back into the theater because we miss it. We miss being on stage. We miss seeing you in your faces perfectly in our vision, which is nice. So, anywho, lots of fun stuff here for Ladies Night. Every single performer on stage you see is lady or female identifying, like myself. So I'm not going to waste any more time. let's just bring everybody out here. I realized very quickly that when I made my call to light up the Alexa word, I must have set off everybody's Alexa. That's funny. Let's get our cast out here, starting off with the one, the only, Brenan Dwyer. Brenan, come out and say hello.
Alexa, Venmo my entire bank account to @Fancy Hobo Improv.
I love it and also think it's mean, but love it. Let's hear it for Gabi, Galloway.
Hi, I'm scared now because Alexa keeps talking.
Oh no!
Stop.
Give it up for Grace Protzmann.
It's a beautiful day to save lives.
Oh, yeah, let's hear it for Mikayla, Nance.
Hi!
Big, loud, in your house round of applause for Mernouche Kiani.
Hello! Oh, I love Alexa.
Coming to you live, McGeoghegan.
Hello, darlings. You look lovely this evening.
And it is my honor to announce we have a debuting hobo tonight, making her Fancy Hobo debut, the one, the only, Jack Floyd.
Let me here! Alexa, throw a party!
We're not sponsored by Amazon, I swear. But yeah, I do have a wish list, so if you want to find it, you can send it. All right, we are going to kick off tonight's show with a bang, a game for all players, and this game is called Town Meeting. And Town Meeting works a little bit something like this. In this game, I am going to be the mayor or mayoress. I don't know what the term is for, I guess it's just mayor, of a fictional town. And that fictional town has got a problem. And so we got all of our suggestions tonight from our Facebook, Instagram, or various other places where suggestions are provided. So tonight, the town that we are in, this comes from Charles from Facebook, Towny McTownerson. That's right, we are in the town of Towny McTownerson. Thanks, Charles. And the issue on the table, everybody, listen up. Teenagers are getting superpowers. From improvisers with attitude told us that, and I need to know. I need to know what you think about teenagers getting superpowers. Let's start off with, who wants to start off this party? Yes, Catherine, go ahead and start us off.
Hi. As My Chemical Romance once said, teenagers scare the living shit out of me. And when they have superpowers, it's 10 times worse. I'm talking laser beams. Flying cars, maybe? They can't drive, they're teenagers. This is a very scary time to be alive. Quite frankly. I'm mortified at the thought.
All right, you right there. What do you think?
Hi, this is Cynthia, Kathy's mom, and I just wanted everybody to know that she is doing so much better now that she has superpowers. She's doing well in school. She's found someone to take her to the prom. She learned how to drive just like magically. It didn't even have to teach her. Her room is clean. She's helping cook dinner. I'm just saying, superpowers, top notch. So let's keep them, okay? Okay.
Very good. Oh, right there. Yes, you in the front row.
Yeah, hi, Cynthia. This is Nancy, and I just want you to know that your daughter may have learned to drive with her superpowers, and then she drove your Volkswagen directly through my front window. Because apparently being able to fly and being able to drive a car like don't go well together. So Nancy is all in for expelling these teens from the town.
Well, I think I see a hand. It's kind of toward the back, but I'll go ahead. Yes, you back there.
I just wanted to say, I'm Cynthia Stevens, and I believe that back in my day, we used to smoke the funny stuff and feel like we can fly. And I say that these days, if the kids feel like they have superpowers and they can do what they want to do and fly and just show up at your doorstep, I say let them. I say all the more power to them. I say there is some good stuff back then and there's some gooder stuff now.
Very interesting points. Yes, very interesting. I've got a very eager person right here. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah, my name is Taylor. I'm Kathy's former best friend. I used to hang out with her all the time, and then she got superpowers, and then now she can drive a car, and she's too good for me and my friend group. And now I'm like actually like really heartbroken because we used to be best friends and it's just changed. And I don't want other teenagers to have superpowers because it's made the dynamic at school really weird, and I don't get social working anymore. I don't like it. No more superpowers.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I've got someone very right here that needs to talk. Yes, right there. You.
Hi, I'm teenager McTeenagerson, and personally, I really love the superpowers that we got. I mean, it's like adults don't even hold any power over me anymore. It's like my mom was like, she's not gonna give me any allowance, but I can just rob a bank. Like, adults are useless now. Superpowers were personally the best thing that I have ever heard of.
Well, looks like we've got someone that disagrees with you. Disdainful face right here.
Hi, yeah, this is Sparky the dog, and I just wanted to say that my owner got a really fast speed and took me on a walk that was too fast, and it hurt, and I would like to have a normal walk. I slept for too long after that walk, and I want a normal walk. This is Sparky.
And that's the game. We got to end it on Sparky the dog. That's too adorable to not end it on Sparky the dog. Very interesting. So that was town meeting. Very nicely done. I love the Alexa bit, but honestly, Alexa, turn my lights white. I need to see myself more. There we go. Much better. Yeah, low light is not so good for improv shows on the internet. All right, so we're moving on to our next game. This next game is for Brenan, it's for Jack, and it's for Grace. And it is the game of Kick It Up a Notch. Much like that mid-2000s chef named Emerald, he liked to kick his food up a notch. Well, we like to kick our improv up a notch from time to time. So in this scene, we're going to have Grace and Brenan, Jack, do a normal scene. But then, after the scene's over, I'm going to tell them to kick it up a notch. And they're going to yell out the word BAM, just like Emerald did. So, and then they're going to do it again with more emphasis, and then we're gonna bam it again, and then do it with more emphasis on top of that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. See some fireworks are flowing. So let's get over to here. I'm gonna go ahead and do this thing. And all right, players, I want you to say bam when I say, "Are you ready?"
We do
All right?
have a suggestion.
Yes, you do. Good, Brenan, you're on it. And you got it. The suggestion actually is from Peter on Facebook. And the suggestion is, it's hot as hell. It's hot as hell is the suggestion. Yeah. Players, are you ready?
Bam!
Bam! Bam! Bam! Whew. I can't take another round on the slip and slide.
I'm personally soaked through. I'm ready. I'm ready for the hot tub myself.
I would say my mom didn't want me to get on it again, but that makes me want to do it more. So I would say I'm gonna go back on the slip and slide, guys. I gotta say it.
Come on.
Oh, if Abby wants to go on the slip and slide, let her go one more time, and then we'll all chill in the hot tub.
I mean, it's the fun people over here, okay? Like, you slip and you slide. What's not to like? Come on.
Well, there's the germs and the potential fecal matter from the fertilizer on the lawn where the dogs may have been doing their business. I don't like it.
Nutrition. That's what I say.
I think Miranda makes a good point, Abby. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna me and Miranda will sit this one out, and we will just cheer you on, girl. I can't do another round.
What I'm hearing is you guys want to sit out, but what I'm really hearing is that you guys want to go on just one more time with me. That's what I'm really hearing up in here. Okay,
I didn't want to come in the first place.
Oh. That scene. All right. So that was a very good scene, very solid. But I think you guys can add a little bit of spice to that. We're gonna try that again. So players, we're gonna kick it up a notch. Players, are you ready?
Bam! 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 Whew! I can't go down that 10-story water slide not one more time.
I have peed myself already 15 times. I'm out.
The government told me I couldn't do it. Makes me want to do it more. I'm gonna ride this thing till my legs fall off, all right?
Ooh.
Wow. Well.
Wow, attacky Abby.
Oh.
No. I mean, like, I'm just saying I'm good. Miranda's soaked with pee. I'm good. Just chilling, maybe getting a hot cocoa.
Abby, just think of the dangers of exposing yourself further to those government monsters. They could get your social security number. They could maybe monitor your home cell phone. All they have to do is go into your house while you're on the 10-story water slide. Don't do it.
Pshaw! I say it brings you more to your core. Just saying. You know, it can really pump you up. What I'm hearing is that you guys want to get out of here. But what I'm really hearing is that if you don't go on this water slide, I'm going to find out where you lives and I'm going to make you ride the water slide, okay?
What I'm saying is I never wanted in on this funny business in the first place.
That scene. All right, that was definitely spicier. But I think our audience agrees, you can give us a little bit more. I think you can turn the heat up a little bit. So, players, let's kick it up a notch.
Bam! Bam! I cannot go down Niagara Falls in a barrel. Not a single time more.
I don't have any hope left.
Well, no use, guys. I heard that the aliens don't want me to ride on Niagara Falls. You know what I'm saying to that? I'm saying to that Niagara Falls is for me to ride and for you guys to also ride. Screw the aliens, right?
Yeah, I kind of see your point. I don't want the aliens to win, but that was dangerous. I nearly broke my neck and it wasn't very enjoyable, so I don't want to do it again.
Think of how much they've already taken. They took our families. They took our dignity, and they literally took my sweater.
I'm hearing that you guys just want to ride it again, okay? Come on, we can do this. It's good for your soul.
Yeah, you are making me want to jump off a cliff. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Take me.
Jump off.
That's gay. That is your game. You know what? I don't think you can kick it up any higher than losing a sweater like that, Brenan. So I think we're gonna wrap it up there. Let's kick it up a notch. Very nice, players. Well done. Thank you very much. We're moving on to our next game, everybody. And this game is for you, to help you out, because we're gonna be playing the game of Advice Panel. An advice panel works a little bit something like this. This game is for Marnouche, it's for Mikayla, it's for Catherine, and once again, it's for Jack, bringing them out here. And what we're going to do is we're going to get questions, we've already got them, from you that you need answers for. And then, of course, we've got our host, who's going to be Jack in this case, who's going to be guiding you through 3 very wise advice panelists to answer those questions for you. All right? So let's go ahead and get started here with this game. First of all, also I want to say thank you so much. We got some donations coming in, which is awesome. I really appreciate you for that. But let's go ahead and get this started. Jack, whenever you're ready, let's get this party started. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Then play.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Your Questions Answered. I'm Jack, your hostess with not the mostest, not the least, but a medium amount. Let's go to our panelists and have them introduce ourselves. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, panelists. Panelist number 1, please go ahead and introduce yourself.
Bonjour, it is I, Marie Antoinette.
Wow, well, we got Marie Antoinette? Wow, I'm being upstaged. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Marie, for I'm sorry, Madame Antoinette. Panelist number 2, try to follow that up.
Hey, I'm Jessie. I'm the world's youngest entrepreneur.
Oh, holy cow, this is a great show. You just look adorable. Okay, wow, thank you, panelist number. I'm sorry, what's your name?
Jessie.
Jessie, thank you, Jessie. And finally, last but I don't think least, panelist number 3.
Thank you. I'm Martha Lebowski. I live in the south of Bronx, and I just wanted to let you know that I'm here to answer any questions that anybody may have, and I'm happy to help because God knows ever since I got divorced from Marty, I'm alone all the time. I have a lot of things to do, so this keeps me busy. I go to talk shows and I help out people.
Wow, thank you so much. I'm very happy we have a woman from the Bronx. That's a strong source of advice right there. So thank you. We're going to go to our audience who are going to ask our panelists some questions and they'll give their advice. Excellent. Who has our first question?
Hey, so my name's Deanna, and I'm just one of those runners. I run real fast, and I run so fast my socks fall off. And I just wondering how you keep your socks from falling off. They keep falling off, and I need to keep them on.
Thank you, Deanna, so much. So, a panelist number 1, how do you keep your socks from falling off?
The issue of socks falling off of the feet is one that every Frenchman must address at some point in their life. It's a question that affects the proletariat as much as the bourgeoisie. So I think that everybody should simply do as I do. It's so easy. Hire a butler to put new socks on your feet every time they fall off. It's so easy. I don't know why so many people are complaining.
Yeah, I can see that you don't understand that, Marie. Thanks. Excellent advice. Very applicable to everyone. Panelist number 2, what do you have to say?
Well, the best way to stop wanting your socks off is to get rid of that measly foot traffic altogether. At Fitzgerald Auto, we can provide you with the best cars so that you never have to You never have to worry about those socks coming off. And you know what? Find me a deal better than at Fitzgerald Auto, and we'll beat that by $200, guaranteed.
Wow, Jesse. I know where I'm getting my next car and next pair of socks. Okay, thank you so much. Panelist number 3, what is your opinion on how to keep socks on?
I mean, Martha would say, put your shoes on. That would be the easy answer because I've used that for years to just put my shoes on over my socks. This way I know the sock gets intact. It doesn't come off. Even when you're having private relations, this is a way to keep them on. It gets messy. I don't want to go into it. It brings back sad memories of Marty. I miss Marty. And I just want to say, Marty, if you are listening, maybe we could meet for coffee and talk things
Oh, yeah, shoes are a great idea. Shoes will help keep your socks on. Let's move along to the next audience question. Move along emotionally. Yes.
Hello, my name is Peter, and I have only completed 25 of the 27 tasks that I set for myself today, and I'm very disappointed in myself. And I'm wondering, what is a good way to keep myself motivated? Thank you. I'll take my answer offline.
Thank you, Peter. Okay. What's the motivation that Peter needs to accomplish the final 2 tasks of his 27 task day? Marie Antoinette?
Before I answer, I would like to extend my condolences to Miss Bronx because I too have lost someone recently. My husband, Louis, he lost his head a little bit. But in terms of motivation, I've been feeling very difficult to find motivation nowadays. I only get 3 decadent balls a day now instead of the previous 5 because of these French proletariat. So I would recommend that if you really want to motivate yourself, you should hire an entire band to play entrances for you every time you enter a room, because I just feel magnificent every time. That is it.
Yeah, that's very, yeah. That's great. I don't have any deep-seated frustrations against upper class, so this is gonna go fine. Panelist number 2, do you have a different take on motivation?
Well, it's actually quite lovely that we're talking about loss right now, because although I may only be this many, my mommy taught me at a very young age that we will only be here for so long before we are lost to the void. So my best thing to do is to do all that you can in one day. We all only have 24 hours in the day, so you better make the best of yours before you're gone forever.
Wow, poignant from a 5-year-old. That's great. I need to get my stuff together, I guess. Okay, one more, panelist number 3. What is your view on motivation?
Peter, I want to tell you, you're young. When you make your life about your to-do list, you're forgetting about your to-be list. Who are you gonna be? Are you gonna be a human being that cares for people, that spends time with their loved ones, or that just likes to help others? Or do you want to be somebody who's just checking off what they have to do? I mean, Marty used to be not just a type A, he was a type A plus. He was a type A plus. Marty, if you're listening, all I can say is I want to meet you in the corner of 7th and 12th, and we're going to have coffee, okay? And we're going to talk things over, and I want you to move back in. You hear me? I want you to move back in.
Oh, thank you, Martha. Just you don't need Marty. You have that strength and to be a good person all on your own. That's what I know I'm not supposed to be giving advice. I'm gonna stop. You're just breaking my heart, girl. Okay, I think we have one more question.
Hi, my name is Tony, and I had a question for you guys. I wanted to know, what's the best way to get money fast? Fast.
Excellent question on everyone's mind, Tony. Panelist number one, how would you get money fast?
You don't have money already? Like, I don't know what to tell you. Just buy some cake, I suppose.
I panelists 2 and 3, if you want to get the guillotine later, let's talk. Okay, panelist 2, what how do you get money fast, you young whippersnapper?
I'm actually quite the best person to ask for this because despite being only a child myself, I have enough funds set up for that my future children and their children can be rich beyond all belief for their whole lives. So I think the best way to get rich quick is those pyramid schemes. I know you got to watch out for some of them, and some of them may seem a little bit scammy, but once you get a good one and you haggle your way up to the top, you're set for the rest of your life, your children's lives, and your children's children's lives.
Wow. Wow, from the mouth of babes, huh? Deep. Okay, panelist number 3, how can you get money fast?
Oh, I know. I know it becomes all about the money. Marty's calling me. The fastest way to make money is to work the streets. Oh, Marty.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, okay. Thank you to all of our panelists. It looks like we have some love sparking. Thank you to all our questions, and I'm going home.
Yes.
Hey, see. The best way to make money, work the streets. Spoken like a true New Yorker. All right. Don't come at me, New Yorkers. I love you. All right. So our next game. Thank you so much, ladies. Our next game is the game of interrogation, and this is going to be for Brenan, Gabi, and Grace. So come on out here, you three. And this game is a lot of fun. This game is the game where 2 of these people are going to be detectives, and one of these people is a criminal. So who's going to be our criminal tonight? It looks like it's going to be Grace. All right, Grace. So Grace, I need you to completely turn off all audio so you can't hear me at all. Can you hear me, Grace? Oh, all right. I don't think she can. So let's go ahead and do this. So what we're going to do is we've got suggestions from the audience for the crime that Grace committed, who she committed the crime with, and where that crime was committed. So let's start off with the crime. This crime came to us from Caleb on Instagram, and the crime is chewing with your mouth open. Terrible, terrible crime. All right. The person that was the accomplice in this crime comes from Colin on Instagram, and is none other than Mark Ruffalo. Mark Ruffalo. Oh, look at that. All right. And finally, the location. This comes from Jose on Instagram. The location is Bikini Bottom. Bikini Bottom. All right. So detectives, do you have that information?
Chewing with your mouth open, Mark Ruffalo, Bikini Bottom.
All right. So
Got it, Chief.
let's go ahead and bring back Grace. Come back, Grace. Come back.
Hi.
All right. This is the game of interrogation. Players, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then play.
Hey, love, you think you could have dinner like that, huh?
You're a disgusting piece of whatever it is. Gristle.
A pig. And we're cops, so that means a lot.
Yeah.
Spokes aren't that bad. I eat with spokes all the time.
Yeah, you can.
Spoke before.
Well, it don't matter what puts it in your mouth.
It's just
No,
like, it's like unsightly. It's a blight on our good American table.
What, just because I eat picnics and I eat outside on the grass? I use a blanket, for God's sake.
Well, it's not the fact that you're outside so much as what's inside is also outside.
Right.
You look disgusting, mate. You look really gross.
What, is it because I'm inside out? Sometimes people are inside out, right? It happens.
Yeah, that's really personal. We don't need to know that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, right. Yeah, but so I eat, from people's gardens, okay? It's not that bad.
Well, maybe apparently it is because you need to, I don't know, show off to everyone that you're eating from other people's gardens. You need to show other people your neighbor's zucchini.
Okay, fine. I chew with my mouth open, all right? People do that, right?
We gotta.
A lot of people do it, and a lot of people go to jail for it.
And with that green son of a bee.
Oh, right. You know about that.
Oh, yeah. What?
About Kermit, my friend.
No.
Kermit.
Nothing. No, you didn't hear that. No, yeah, you didn't.
Man, he smash. He
If
goes
Kermit's
smashing.
involved in this,
Right.
we've got to avenge that as well.
We'll come back. Oh, right. Yeah. Well, so it's chewing with my mouth open. So I'm doing it with Oscar the Grouch, another Muppet friend of mine.
You've got something with green men.
I'm just saying, this guy, I can't tell if he's a teenager or a grown man. He's 13 going on 30, baby.
Right. The Grinch, yeah. We've been hanging out a lot lately. We were good friends, yeah. Sometimes we chew with our mouth open. It happened.
You really have got
Oh,
like a
babe.
thing, right? You've got like a serious thing for these.
Right.
For these, I was gonna say little green guys, but that wouldn't be accurate, would it?
Right. Oh, that green bean guy. God, I can't think of his name. No.
The
This
green
guy
bean.
run around with.
Don't tell me the green bean guy is also involved.
I hang out with lots of people, right? I'm a busy guy. I
Listen,
get around.
it doesn't take the will of Iron Man for you to own up to this.
Oh, fine. My other green friend, the Hulk. We would chew with our mouths open, okay?
Which Hulk? Is it Ed Norton?
No, it's not. It's Mark Ruffalo.
That's what it
Yes, it was.
Oh, I know it is.
Yes, it was.
I don't know that other guy, okay?
All right, well,
Doing it down under.
all the way down under
The water.
the sea.
Atlantis. I've been there. It's pretty nice. But
Yeah.
don't worry about it, okay?
Atlantis, it's a pretty charmed Mediterranean / Caspian / Caribbean location. You might need some special suit for that.
Right.
That's a little store hanging out. Little Pat store.
Oh. Shh. I thought that was totally under wraps and no one knew about that.
Oh no, we knew.
We've got eyes
Okay.
everywhere.
That I was in Bikini Bottom.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. You're
And
going to jail, love. You're going to jail.
Yay, and that's the game.
The heat was on.
The heat is on. All right. So thank you so much. Well done, Grace. Good job. You are going to jail forever. All right. So before we go on to our next game, I just want to take a second to remind you all that we are, of course, taking donations at Fancy Hobo Improv on Venmo. So thank you to those so far that have donated. We got a couple donations, and we really do appreciate it. So thank you so much. Also, you guys in the chat are unbelievable. Thank you all so much. You guys gave us a ton of great suggestions so far. We're going to change up the suggestions that we need because we're going to go ahead and use it. So got a lot of nouns. That's good. So now what I would like from you is I would like suggestions of reasons to celebrate. Give me all of the reasons you can to celebrate in the chat, either on Twitch or on YouTube or wherever you happen to be watching this live. Please go ahead and if you're not live, you can put a suggestion in, but I mean, we're not going to get it because we can't see it 3 days from now. Maybe we'll use it for the next show. I don't know. But all right, so that's good. Thank you so much for that. We're going to move along to our next game. And the next game is a game for everybody. And this game is called 3 Rooms. So everyone come on back. Very nice. They done. Da, 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 da. So in this game, we're going to see 3 different scenes broken up into 3 different rooms, like we're at a fancy hotel. And when I say switch, the last thing that was said in one room is going to be the first thing that is said in another room. So let's go ahead and start. The first group is going to be Grace and Brenan. You're going to be in room 1. Room 2 is going to be Jack and Gabi. And room 3, we got a 3-room, Mikayla, Marnouche, and Catherine. You're all in room number 3. So let's go ahead and start off with the first suggestion. This comes to us from Brittany on Facebook. So room 1, Grace and Brenan, your suggestion for your scene is Flavor Town. Flavor Town. Jack and Gabi, this comes to us from TB1479 on Twitch. Your suggestion is White Claw. White Claw. That's right. And Mikayla, Marnouche, and Catherine at MC. Your suggestion comes to us from Caleb on Facebook, and your suggestion is Medieval Times. Medieval Times, all right? So without further ado, everybody, let's go ahead and go put your cameras off and leave it to Grace and Brenan. Players, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
And play.
Oh,
Amazing, dude. Oh,
it makes me sick. It's so good.
I just have never been so happy in my whole life.
Never once been this happy.
Like, my 3rd birthday was like awesome, but like this is so good.
Like my 12th birthday when I got a bike from both my mom and my dad because it was the first year that they were divorced was awesome. But those clams were better.
Dude, I was there at that birthday party and that was awesome.
It was
But
sick, man.
not as awesome as these freaking clams.
I mean, the juice.
Ugh. Dipping sauce.
Dipping sauce.
Extra
Switch.
service.
Dipping sauce, breadsticks, sausage pizza with stuffed crust. That's what I'm getting tonight.
I know, you just described like my perfect wedding.
Girl, get you a man who gets you everything. Am I right?
I know, but it's just crazy. Like, you get me everything. Like, you know what I want.
Yeah, man. Yeah, get you like a girl or a woman or like whoever you want that you find in your
Someone
life.
in this room? I mean,
Yeah, crazy. You want some White Claw? I got some raspberry.
yeah, thanks.
Nice. Oh, you know, you deserve the best, girl. You are just so attractive.
Also deserve the best. And, you know, I mean, best. 2 bestesses hanging out.
Yeah. Here's to us finding the right person.
Switch.
Here's to us finding the right person.
Oh, well, look what the cat dragged in.
Ooh, another noble adventurer.
I want to do what I can to get out of here. Okay, tell me what I need to do and I will do it.
Oh, well, there are many things that you have to do.
Many
First,
things.
yes. First, you have to dance around the pot.
Around the pot. Oh, how big of a pot? Like,
The pot we see over there. It's
Okay.
filled with newt eyes and snake venom.
all I gotta do is dance, right? Like,
Room 1. Room 1.
Oh, all I gotta do was dance. And then I'm back at my 21st, which was like my 3rd best birthday because like we were at that sweet ass bar. I don't know if you remember, but like the bartender gave us free shots.
How could I forget?
And
There
then
was
we
that
would
other time that we were at that clam restaurant and it was just freaking amazing. My mouth was watering and like,
man, those clams.
God.
You know what
Like,
it makes me?
Right. They were just like I miss them.
They should be illegal.
Room 2.
They should be illegal. They are so good. I can't believe that you would give me some. Oh, honey, sorry. Can you whisper to my ear? I can't hear you.
Sorry, I was building up to say that not only do you deserve these cinnamon buns, but you deserve someone to share them with who just wants to look you in the eye and spend the whole night with you.
Yeah, and I mean, not only Cinnabuns, but maybe a different kind of bun in a different kind of oven.
Oh, I don't know. I've never heard or explored anything like that.
Room 3.
I've never heard or explored anything like that. You're being ridiculous.
Yeah, to think that you want to go and actually drink out of the pot. Well, none of our people before, none of our hostages have ever decided to drink what's in the pot.
Listen, I'm from a kingdom far away. I thought maybe I drink the pot and we speed up the process and I get to just hightail it out of here.
Room 1.
Yeah. I thought that if I drank from the pot, I could speed up the process.
Yeah.
And we could get out of here. Turns out bong water is not edible.
And I think I'm getting heart palpitations. I don't know. I think that's what they're called.
Room 2.
I think I'm getting heart palpitations. I don't know. I think I could die right now and be happy.
Room 3.
I think I could die right now and be happy. I don't no more. I can't take any more of this.
Oh, you will.
I never thought that you would be ready.
Room 1.
I never thought that you would be ready to eat more, dude.
Well, I guess after Ralphing it all up, man, it was just like stomach needed more.
I don't think I'll ever.
And that's game! I love that halfway through that scene, it just became, for room 2, it just became like this ASMR video. We're like, I'm going to talk into your ear.
Hi, hello.
Oh, hi, hello. Thank you, everybody. All right, so we're moving on to our next game. This next game is called Film Critics, and it's for Grace, Gabi, Catherine, and Mikayla. Very well, come on in. And this game is all about movies for movie lovers. In this game, Grace and Catherine are going to be the world's greatest film critics, and they're going to be talking about some movies that may not have ever been made, but we're going to treat them like they are. And of course, once they set up those scenes, we're going to see clips from those movies starring our actors Mikayla and Gabi. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So Mikayla and Gabi, you guys can go ahead and go to the wings, and we're going to get our suggestions for our movies. The first suggestion is from Matt from Facebook, and the suggestion is The Wayward Girls. The Wayward Girls is the first movie. And the second movie is from Charles on Facebook, and it's Clown School 2 Graduation Day. Graduation Day. So The Wayward Girls and Clown School 2 Graduation Day. Critics, are you ready?
Just a pick.
100%, darling.
All right, then play.
What's on the docket today, darling?
I believe it's a French film, but I have only seen...
Oh, I hate the French. You know I hate the French, darling.
I know, darling, but people have not shut up about it, and I don't know what else to do but watch it so people stop offering it to me, you know.
I bet it's got a pretentious name, something laborious in the mouth. The French are always about laborious in the mouth.
Are you ready for this? It's called The Wayward Girls.
I've been a wayward girl since I was 15. There's nothing special about that, is there?
No, there's not. This first scene, believe it or not, takes place on a ship in the sea.
Oh, I believe I've heard about this, a ship on the sea. And you'd think it'd go a romantic angle, but no, it turns into an entire duel. Ridiculous.
All out brawl. And did you know that it stars Jessica Chastain?
I cannot stand Jessica Chastain. I will chastise Jessica Chastain.
Not even French.
Not even French. Roll the scene. Let's get over this. Honestly.
Okay, you see it.
Oh, oui, I'm on the boat.
Marie, I will kill you if I must.
Oh, no. I am wayward girl. I am not to be killed.
We have all lost our way. That's why we are not in Paris.
All I have is a baguette to wrestle you with. I have no sword.
So we will baguette fight to the death.
Here, eat this, you scum.
How dare you?
Oh, sacre bleu. It hurts so good.
Just so many cards. I miss Paris.
I miss it too. Come here, hug me, my love.
I completely forgot to turn romantic at the end.
Oh, yes. I suppose there's something to be said about passion and hatred and love being two lions littered in one day. I believe that was Shakespeare.
You off the beaten path for me, I suppose.
Oh, there's a reason they call you the biggest hack in Hollywood, darling. Oh, my goodness.
Really, there is. All right.
Anyways, I've brought us the second movie here that I think you're going to love.
Me love a film. Oh, we shall see.
It's a lovely story about clowns. It's called Clown School 2. I love it.
Will I need context, having not seen the first?
Oh, I'll tell you all about it, darling. I'll tell you all about it. Clown School 1 was a slasher thriller that was absolutely abhorrent on the eyes. You hear Texas Chainsaw, it's like 10 times worse.
Yes, and it had that scary doll named Chucky from the other films, didn't it?
Yes, he made a cameo because I'll tell you one thing. I think that's just producers being lazy and reusing props. If you know what I mean.
Isn't it always that way, oh classic producer?
Oh, it's always that way, you old bat.
So is this one also a slasher? I believe I read it was also a slasher.
They did a twist.
A twist. I love a good twist.
Slasher slash romantic sitcom.
Oh, I cannot wait. I must see it now.
I'll play the scene for you, darling.
Look, there's only so many of these little brats I can take before I just start cutting them in half. I can't.
I was thinking maybe I could cut you a nice slice of brie cheese, my lady.
Brie would be lovely. Brie would be lovely. It's nice that I get to take a break with you in between all the children and the birthday parties and the killings.
Yeah, and pour you a little drink that goes down nice and just maybe some wine.
Wine's nice. What's going with the brie? What kind of wine?
A nice Merlot. The brie is toasted, and I put herbs in it, and I just have such an urge to put razor blades, but I wouldn't, not for you.
Okay, wait a second, my love. Hear me out. We put the razor blades in the cheese, and then we serve it at a birthday party. Cheesecake is a thing.
I think you're the love of my life.
I love you.
A heartwarming film with Valentine's Day coming up, I do think. I would watch this with a loved one, certainly. But I seem to have lost my fellow film critic, so really the only opinion that matters is that of myself. And I say 2 stars! Oh, good thing we have nothing else to do. I sure would hate it.
Games! Oh, God, I love technology, right? Oh, no! There's our fellow critic. Thank you so much. That is the game of film critics. Very much. All right, so we're moving on to our next game. Our next game is, by the way, baguette fights. Very important. I recommend doing them whenever you get the chance. The next game is scenes from a tweet, and this is for Jack, Gabi, and Brenan. And in this game, they're going to do a scene based on a tweet that was sent to us on our Twitter handle, which is, I believe, at Fancy Hobo Improv. I'm pretty sure, or perhaps Fancy Hobo Comedy, one of the two. So that tweet comes for us from Matt from Twitter, and it's male Black Widow spiders tell females they aren't food by twerking. That's the tweet. Also a fun fact. Male Black Widow spiders tell females they aren't food by twerking. All right, so that's your suggestion. Players, are you ready?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Then play.
I'm intimidated by powerful ladies. So you gotta excuse me.
Good. I mean, you ain't much to look at, sweetheart.
Oh yeah. You got that right. Yeah, I'm not much to look at.
But you are sweet talking. And when I say sweet, I mean tasty.
That sounds dangerous. You two lovely ladies. I'm so glad that I met you tonight. Let me get you some drinks.
Please, that would be lovely.
You know what I like on nights like this? Here, thanks for the drink.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Chocolate sauce is really hot.
Oh.
Chocolate sauce. So, I'm making a note of this.
Chocolate sauce, maybe with Captain Crunch.
Oh yeah, you ladies are nasty. I got, this is my house party. I think I got those 2 things. Ladies, one second.
Okay.
Oh.
You're thinking
Yeah, I'm just, my pantry's like right here. So I got Oops All Berries, I got the peanut butter crunch, and I don't have any syrup, but I have this Nesquik powder. Do you ladies like that? If you don't like that, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I think we can make do. What do you think, Becky?
Yeah, I'm just wondering how it'll taste. That's all.
Yeah, I think the powder is going to be a little mealy, and like I do prefer it to go down smooth, if you know what I'm saying. So
yeah, I know what you're saying. Okay, smooth. Okay, I got we have drinks, beer. You know what would go down smooth, ladies? How about a kiss? A nice manly kiss.
Maybe with the Nesquik. That's what I'm into.
Yeah, I got. Okay, it's very dry.
Yeah. All right, I'm coming in for a kiss.
Yeah, give it to me.
wow, Becky, you're so brave. Becky.
I couldn't let it go all the way because we don't want to get demonetized. If we go a little too much farther, then we've got an answer to the YouTube censor. No bueno. So that was scenes from a tweet. By the way, that tweet came from QIpedia, which is from a show called QI in the UK, which means that fact was probably true. There is a lot of twerking going on in the animal kingdom, evidently. So We're going to go on to our next game in just a second, but first I want to tell you a couple of things. Number one, we want to try to get our subscriber count up to that magic number of 1,000. Speaking of monetizing, that would definitely help. So make sure you like and subscribe, get the bell on, as the kids say, so that way you know exactly when our next shows are coming out. Also, once again, don't forget you can donate to @Fancy Hobo Improv on Venmo, and those donations go to help out us as the team and also the theaters that we work with in the future to make sure that we can come back to you live and do shows in person very, very soon. Also, one more thing, I don't think this has ever happened, friends. We don't need any more suggestions. You've given us so many great suggestions that we are good. We're full. So we're having the team of lemurs that we hired from the zoo tabulating all those suggestions, and we're going to use them in future games coming up. So you don't have to put any more suggestions in, but thank you from the bottom of my heart, from the heart of my bottom. That sounded bad. For all the donations and also all of the suggestions that you've provided. Well done to you. All right. This next game is the game of Pillars, and this is for Brenan and Manouche with a little help from Jack and Catherine. And Brenan and Manouche are going to be doing a scene. Catherine and Jack are going to be providing help to them. Now, in this scene, sometimes Brenan and Manouche have little bits of they just can't think of the right word, right? So that's where Catherine and Jack are going to help. So if Brenan and Manouche get stuck, they're going to snap, and Catherine and Jack are going to provide them with the word that they need to continue the scene. All right. And also, we have a suggestion. And this suggestion, Jack, you'll be happy to hear, comes to us from People's Trivia on Twitch. You all don't know People's Trivia. Know that Jack co-hosts with Austin. And the suggestion is winning a local paintball tournament. Winning a local paintball tournament. So, Manouche, Brenan, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Play.
You're gonna kill it.
You know, this is everything.
I know.
If I win this at work, they're all going to think of me as the next
Market.
market. I mean, I've been closed for market for so long. I'm finally going to be on the market.
You're the next big thing. They can monetize you. They can sell your sandals. They can sell your teeth. They can sell your eyebrows. You're going to be trending. You know, if I could sell anything, it would be
Tickets to SeaWorld.
tickets to SeaWorld. Because that's very lucrative.
My God, did you hear about this? It was between buying the whole company, tickets to the paintball, or to SeaWorld.
No way.
Yeah, they chose this because I told them myself when I went into Mr. Jones's office, I said,
Pentecostal preachers.
Pentecostal preachers do not deprive their employees of being able to, put pain on the other people that they're, working with.
I have always said
Inspirational posters are necessary.
inspirational posters are necessary. And the one that you have in your office that says, if you're looking for a sign, this is it, is my favorite.
You know who gave me that? It was
Gamers.
gamers. I swear to God, I had like 20 gamers line up at my front door. And they started showing me all these different signs. And that one just stuck. And then I was like, listen here, mister.
Hey.
Hey, because that's how they know you mean business and you're grateful, right? What about you, Jenny? Jenny,
Well,
do you think you're going to get promoted this week?
I think my chances are pretty good. After all I did,
Save the boss.
save the boss when he was dangling off the roof by a pinky nail. So I do think my chances are pretty good. I might become entry level 2. Yeah.
I've always said
Rampant.
words to all my bosses and all my co-workers is the way to go. You know, when I pushed him off and then you saved him, he didn't see me push him. He just saw you save him. I say, just
Landslide
into your next position, you know? Next time, you push him off and I'll save him.
You're such an inspiration. I know you always have my back. And I just want to say to you,
Rawr, girl.
rawr, girl.
Game scene! Rawr, girl. I learned a lot of things in that game. One thing was "Rawr, girl" is a good rallying cry for corporate America, and the other thing is if you want to get a gamer's attention, you just say "Hey." So I'm gonna go on Twitch later and just be like, "Hey," and hopefully get some attention. Thank you so much. All right, this next game is the game of New Choice. It's for Gabi, Mikayla, and Jack. And this game is very simple. They're going to be doing a scene, but at any time, if I hear something that I don't like, I'm going to say New Choice, and they have to change what they just said, nuts to bolts. All right, so the suggestion for this scene comes to us from YouTube chat from Allison. Hi, Allison. And the suggestion is negative pregnancy test. A negative pregnancy test. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Then play.
And I didn't know what to do afterwards.
Well, wow. It just feels kind of awkward because you guys were trying to get pregnant, right?
Yeah.
Gabi, New Choice.
No, I mean, and so we were happy, but it was a burden to have to tell you all this.
I mean, no baby means no presents, right? That's a positive.
You're on to something.
Yeah, I mean it's if, to be honest, I really wanted to see my sister pregnant. I was excited for that.
Jack, New Choice.
You know, to be honest, I thought you should get a dog anyway.
Jack,
That
New
would,
Choice.
you know, to be honest, you guys should divorce. I don't like Mike at all.
Excuse me?
This is just bubbling to the surface, but I'm saying it.
If we're being honest, I never really liked Mike either.
Mikayla, New Choice.
I love Mike. How dare you talk about my brother-in-law like that?
Aaron, you know that he cheats every time at poker.
Jack, New
Whenever
Choice.
they come over. Oh, Aaron, you know that his face is asymmetrical and it annoys me a lot.
Jack, New Choice.
Oh, Aaron, you know that he's just so smug and there's nothing really else about him, but it just kind of grates me the wrong way.
Oh, okay. But he has a lot of money. All right.
We're allowed to be smug, Sarah. Do you have a rich husband?
Well, I mean, I don't know. No, I guess
that's how I could have.
More confident answer.
No.
That's right. You don't. So maybe you should keep your business out of rich husband business.
They get to operate above the law. Nothing can go wrong.
Gabi, New Choice.
But also they can. I hit him every night, so it equals out a lot.
That's game scene. I just realized that I was saying game scene that you said hit him, and I thought you said hid him, and I'm like, that was a really powerful ending to that scene. I'm so sorry. We here at Fancy Hobo do not condone abuse whatsoever, and also it's good to know that I can use New Choice to make a happy family and turn them into an arguing, bickering sister trio. So that's good. So thank you guys so much. We're moving on to our next game, which is a game that I personally love so very much. It is the game of BAFTA winning moment. This is for Manoush, Grace, and Catherine. And for those of you who don't know, the BAFTA is the British version of the Oscars. That's right. So in this game, the three lovely ladies on your screen are going to be doing a scene, but at any point, I can say BAFTA winning moment, and then the actresses will have to give you their best BAFTA winning moment scene. All right? The suggestion for this game is a film title from Love Theater on Twitch, and the film that you are all going to win a BAFTA for is Dr. Wine. Dr. Wine is the correct film title. So, players, are you ready?
Yes.
Then play.
You do not understand me.
I don't one bit, Doctor. I didn't think someone could be so cruel.
Okay, but like, also, I was trying to be nice, and so it's not my fault if you took it the wrong way.
My husband is dying.
Okay, but like, that was not my intention. He was gonna. You go.
You certainly didn't help. Fiddling around with his organs like they were some plaything. Are you drunk?
What?
Grace, BAFTA winning moment.
I haven't got a degree. I've got about 1 million degrees. I did. I've been to college for like 500 years. I did. You don't even know what it's like to be a doctor. It's hard. I never see my family. I never see anybody in my home. I'm here all alone. I'm working, and sometimes people die. It's not easy. Sometimes I get a little bit overwhelmed, and every once in a while, so have a drink. All right? Sometimes you need a drink. It's probably not right to have another job, but I wanted it, and I thought it was right for me to have it. Okay?
Grace, thank you so much.
Oh my God, doctor, are you okay? I've never seen you so livid, so mad. I just want to make sure you're okay.
Everything's fine. This woman's upset and accusing me of being drunk on the job, but I wouldn't do that.
You just admitted to it, that you're drunk right now because you need it for emotional support. Also, 500 years, are you a vampire?
Whoa. I said I drink sometimes.
Yes, and just so you know, I have never seen steadier hands when he does surgery, okay?
BAFTA winning moment.
Because I don't care what you think. That's the best doctor that I've ever seen in all of my life. I mean, I would lay down and die if I had to, because I know that he's going to bring me back to life if I had to. So I would right now just go ahead and kill myself, just to prove to you that he can bring me back to life. He can.
Manoush, thank you.
You know what? I'm fed up. I can sue over medical malpractice. This is ridiculous.
I will not perjure myself into... Oh, there you go.
Oh, is it my time in the sun? Before the doctor who would murder the creator of mine son. And his assistant. Monsters, all of you! You drag my name through the mud, call me a liar for accusing you of malpractice, when clearly the truth has never been clearer. My husband is like Lazarus on his slab, and you stand here belligerent and intoxicated, and you let him perish before my eyes, the man I love. And you, assistant, you talk so highly of my husband's killer. You should feel ashamed. Horribly ashamed. Miserably ashamed.
for the record, this has never happened. He's not liable.
Hey.
And-
Anyway, Lazarus came back from the dead, so I don't even know what you're all worried about if your husband's like.
Game! Yes, I think Catherine definitely got the BAFTA on that one. I'm sorry, ladies, but Catherine stole it from you with her gritty performance. Well done.
Good reason, yes.
We are down now to the final game of the evening, everybody. That's right, we have come down to it. Ladies' night is almost over, and I know I'm heartbroken too because I want more and more and more, but I just want you to know that you can have more and more and more of us Fancy Hobo, not just the ladies, but we also have menfolk and also people that are non-binary on our team. So you can see us every week, Fridays and Saturdays, and all you gotta do is like and subscribe with that button down there. The last game of the night is our one-liners game. And the one-liners game is The Patriarchy is Like. So this is for everybody. Come on out here, everybody. In this game, we're going to get suggestions from you. We've been getting them all night. You've given us some great suggestions. So we're going to use those suggestions right now by telling you how the patriarchy is like. And we're going to start off with, let's start off with a suggestion from Dr. Tony. And it is an a cappella team. That's right. The patriarchy is like an a cappella team. Who's going to go first? Let's start off with Grace. Players, are you ready?
Yeah.
Play.
The patriarchy is like an a cappella team, it just won't shut up.
All right. Catherine.
The patriarchy is like an a cappella team. I used to be on that team, and then I realized a cappella shit.
Same. I know that feel. All right, Brenan.
The patriarchy is like an a cappella team. They're the only ones into themselves.
Very true. Gabi.
The patriarchy is like an a cappella team. We all kind of got a little interested in the 2014 era, but then decided it was really annoying.
We're moving on to another suggestion. The patriarchy is like flamingos. Flamingos. Who's got this? Jack.
The patriarchy is like flamingos because it barely has a leg to stand on.
Very true, yes. All right, who else has got one? All right, we're going to move on. The patriarchy is like an alto saxophone. Catherine.
The patriarchy is like an alto saxophone, loud and abrasive when played incorrectly.
Very nice. Who else has got one? Brenan.
Patriarchy is like an alto saxophone. It can be sensual, it can be seductive, but it's actually covered in saliva. I don't know.
All right. We're going to do one more. The patriarchy is like a Ford Focus. Who's got this? Catherine.
The patriarchy is like a Ford Focus. It's built up as this tough, enduring machine, and it breaks so easily.
Gabi.
The patriarchy is like a Ford Focus. They say it's good for the world and the economy, but it's not.
Grace.
The patriarchy is like a Ford Focus. It's gonna take so much fucking money to fix this.
Patriarchy is like a Ford Focus. It's shit.
It's very true. I think we can do one more because I'm loving this. The patriarchy is like ramen noodles. Ramen noodles. Who's got one? Catherine.
The patriarchy is like ramen noodles because it's squishy and you think it's adequate when you're in college, but when you actually grow up, it's just not enough.
That's very true. Manoush, bring us home.
Patriarchy is like ramen noodles. It's just bad for everyone.
Mikayla, hit me.
The patriarchy is like ramen noodles because it hits the poor people the worst.
Yes.
Thank you all so much for joining us tonight for Ladies' Night. We had a wonderful time. We've got some shows coming up next week. On Friday, we've got a Hazards and Hijinks show starring very many people on this screen right now. So definitely check that out. That's going to be on Friday. And Saturday night, we've got our flagship show, the Fancy Hobo Improv Show. That is going to be on 8 o'clock right here on YouTube and right here on Twitch. So the place that you're at now, come back on Friday and Saturday of next week, and you can see us there. And then on the 30th, we have a brand new variety show coming out. We're calling it The Bindle. That's right, and it's a variety show hosted by our very own Tony Tirico, and it's going to have a lot of great guests that we will announce in the very near future. So thank you all so much for coming out tonight. We wish you the best, and for Grace, for Gabi, for Catherine, for Brenan, for Mikayla, for Manoush and Jack, I am Holly Scott. You're wonderful. I love you all. Good night, everybody.
Oh no! A marvel of the modern age. A dirty, dirty bird.
I didn't have to try to raise my hand and say it, but patriarchy was like,
I was gonna say patriarchy is it's old and it needs to move to Miami.
Me too.
I forgot how heavy Huey hosting is. Also, it's like 80 degrees in Fullerton, so
Yikes.
That'll do it.